Good.
What's up, y'all? Today on the Socially Distant Podcast, we have a very special interview, a very special guest, an exclusive. Today, we got my guy, my bro, a very underrated rapper on the scene, my man Nate Runnur.
Oh my
What's up,
God.
bro?
Thank you for having me, man. I'm happy to be on this podcast, man. Thank y'all for reaching out and
Thank you for
tapping in
coming.
with me. Yeah, for sure. I'm proud of y'all, man. What's this? What number episode is this?
5,
This episode 4. We on
4.
episode 4.
Episode
Yeah,
4? Okay,
yeah.
okay.
We've been doing this for 4 weeks. We definitely finding our little groove and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And with our consistency, overall content.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up,
So
man. 4 weeks strong in the game. We got a toast to that.
we got a long way to go. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? How you doing though with all the quarantine and everything?
man. I'm good, man. Just trying to maintain, keep my mind right. Trying to stay productive in all this madness out here. But you know, I'm moving and grooving.
Real rap, real rap.
Yeah.
All right, so we gonna get into this little interview. You know what I'm saying? I know Josh wanted to start it off.
All right. So let's talk about what made you want to start like rapping? What was the one thing that made you like start your career?
I always loved music, man. Like I always love rap. I always love like hip hop, like just the culture behind it. Like I, it's our culture. You know what I'm saying, so my whole life I've been around it and then tapped in with it. So I will always just like hear different beats or different songs like that I liked, and I probably just come up with some shit in my head, but never took it real super serious until I got to college. My man, he had like a studio set up in his room, so I just used to fuck around and record in his room with him. And then he made a song, and then I hopped on that, and then everybody was like gassing my verse up. So I'm like, all right, I might as well just try to see what this thing do. I kept on recording, and then I made a couple of songs, and then people was rocking with them heavy. So I was just like, I might as well just keep on going.
So who do you think like influences your rap style? Like how do you like try to rap like I guess. I like everyone has their own flow, but who would you say like influenced you?
I wouldn't say I try to like sound like anybody because I try to keep it authentic to myself. Try to tell my story. But man, I'm influenced by so many different people. I would say are just I guess inspired. You could say like inspired by a number of different artists. Man, I love what Currency doing. Don Kennedy. I used to rock with him. Well, I rock with him heavy. That's a legend right there. Man, so many Wayne, Hove, like you name it, man. I always been tapped in with a bunch of different guys, but those are a few that really come to mind first hand.
Yeah, I can attest to that. Like a lot of people who I share your music with, they do tell me that you give the little Dom Kennedy vibes. I definitely see that. That's what shows a lot in like the swag, the tempo of the music, and the just your overall aura as an
Yeah,
artist. Like I really see that. But you put your own twist on it, and I really fuck with that.
I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying?
I got to keep it authentic, man. That's the only way to do it, really, on my end at least. But yeah, I just try to keep everything I do authentic, and I just rap about my life, my lifestyle, shit that's going on. That's what make it fun for me. Like, I'm just having fun with it.
Okay, Gabe, you got any questions for him?
Um, my main question is like, what's your overall goals with the music? Like, where do you see yourself down the line with this?
Man, I'm trying to take this thing as big as possible, man, because I'm trying to make Run This Club team is a label, so in a few years we trying to sign a couple of artists, but right now we building the infrastructure for it. Um, just having big time events, like doing different things that people don't do. I want to merge like the music with art, like fashion, like the whole 9 yards. We doing it, man. Like I got a whole team behind me. We just trying to make a lot happen right now. So in 5 years, this is probably gonna be the biggest thing out, really, honestly.
So tell me a little bit about where the inspiration for the Runner Club came from and where like the Runner name started and where that originated.
Me and a couple of the homies, we started this thing called Runners Club, and at first it was just like we was putting out gear, like we was putting out shirts and shit like that, and the shirts was really like selling out like around campus, and we just decided to just call ourselves like Runners Club, and then from that, I really just took that and ran with it. We hadn't dropped none. When we stopped, we was make producing clothes, and then we stopped for a little while. And people kept asking us like, "Yo, like when y'all putting out more, gear, when y'all putting out more merch?" And then so it's just like, man, we just gotta bring this thing back. So I just ran with it like with the music, and decided to mix the music with the fashion aspect of it.
So as an artist, like I know control is very important to you and everything, and I know you got big goals. So to help you push these goals along, do you think that the best path for you is to stay independent, or are you thinking about partnering with a label at some point? Because I know that nobody really want to sign a deal today, but
Yeah.
if a partnership comes along, would you be willing to take that up?
It just all had to make sense. Right now I'm definitely like in the independent state of mind. I'm all for like owning your own and controlling your own. So, the independent route is what we on right now. But, if a label situation comes along and it benefits us um in more ways than not, then why not? But, until then, we're not signing nothing unless it's the right deal.
What would be your most like I'm sorry. The label that you want to like sign with, if you could sign with a label.
I don't really know, man. Like it would just have to depend. Right now I'm not really like looking at any labels like, oh, like I want to go there, I want to go there. It would just have to make sense, like whatever team has our best interests, like the Runner Club at their heart, and like who I know gonna pour into us how we would need it or benefit us, then that's who we would go with. But right now it's just we keeping it independent right now.
So another question for you: What do you feel? How do you feel about the current like rap state of the rap game right now? Like, how do you feel about the new like mumble artists or mumble rappers that they're calling them? Like, you more like traditional guy that like Jay-Z and all them, or like
Nah,
how you
bro, I
feeling about?
love it. I love it. I feel like the game is just maturing. Like there's so many different types of music out now that like you gotta kind of spread different rap into different genres. Like I feel like everybody tries to box rap in to make it seem like it should be this one thing, but if you look at all different aspects of music, everywhere has different genres. So there's definitely different genres within rap right now, and I love them. I love them all. They all got a place in the game. It's a lane for everything.
Mhm.
I'm tapped in with everything right now, honestly. So
So right now,
I
who's your
love
favorite?
it.
So who's your favorite artist out right now? That you would say.
My favorite artist out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would have to say Tierra Whack, man. She been going crazy. Tierra Whack out of Philly. She got some favor with her. She a nice spitter, and she bringing something creative to the game. So I think I'm a big fan of her right now.
So, and who would you say your favorite artist is of all time?
Mm, of all time, mm, I I would have to go Hove, man.
Hove.
He's just so influential to the game, and just how he moved throughout the industry, and how he pushed the culture forward. Like he really the front runner in my eyes. Like just trailblazing and leading that pathway to ownership, and doing it the right way with his squad, keeping control of everything. And then the music is undeniable, so I'm gonna have to go Hove.
Okay.
It's funny.
Are you trying to build like Runner Club up like how he did with his
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, for sure, man, for sure. That's definitely the goal, man, to get it to the point where we could, have complete ownership of everything, and be putting other people in positions to where they can succeed under us. You know what I'm saying? That's really the ultimate goal, and really just going into different avenues with it, not even just music. So yeah, I
It's
would say
funny.
he's a great trailblazer in that aspect.
Yeah, it's funny that we bring up Hove because I feel like Hove is just like the embodiment of how hip hop has been aging. You know what I'm saying? Up to a certain point, hip hop was in its infancy stage. So I think that's why you seeing it branch out so much because now you got the legacy acts like Hove and
Mm-hmm.
the pioneers of hip hop, and then all the guys that came in with that class kind of birthed all this new stuff. So it's kind of getting to a point where rock and roll is that's where hip hop is heading towards. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like
For
it's
certain,
getting
for
there.
certain.
And you know what I'm saying? So like tell me how influential your team is to your success as an artist. Cause I know it's no artist that ever made it without a solid team around them.
Oh my God, man, your team is everything. Nobody can do anything by it, do everything by themselves, you know. So you only as strong as your team is. So I got a amazing team behind me. Like shout out to my guy Kenny, who been rocking with me since day one. Hez, Brand, Trey, Shaq, Life Crazy, Zay, like the whole squad. I got I got people like doing creative direction for me, production, um, everything you could think of, bro. Like everything that I do is just a collaborative effort, and I think everything that I do has been tasteful, and people have been, um, you know, singing so many praises of like how the rollouts and everything look. But that's really just a testament of the team, honestly.
Yeah, like your rollouts, you definitely for artists with no real backing or like the same resources that other people have. Like I think that your rollouts are like they really perfect. Like I remember this summer at the little listening party that atmosphere was electric. It was very intimate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I thought it definitely did what it was supposed to do. You know what I mean? And it just shows the kind of attention to detail that you pay and the work that you put into your craft.
yeah, man. Like you get out what you put in. So like we make sure everything looks good, like it's aesthetically solid, like before we put it out. Because I mean, everybody who I hang with and myself, like we all got great taste. So it's like if we don't rock with it, then we not ever gonna put it out. You know, like if we like something, then 9 times out of 10, a lot of other people are gonna like it just because it looks good or it's tasteful or it sounds good. So people fuck with that. Like they see the organic work we putting in, and I think they just kind of drawn to it. So everything been love so far, man.
For sure. So is that kind of part of the reason why you take a while to put out new music? Because I know your debut project followed some singles and then which was supercharged, and then you waited 2 years to release flavors. And I just wanted to know why it was like gaps between the music, because the music is great, and you know what I'm saying, we want more,
Hmm.
but you give it to us when you give it to us.
Yeah, because I mean, up until this point, my style has always just been like, you know, living life, and then just going and record like whenever I feel like it or whatever. But you know, now I'm recording at a much more frequent rate, so I've been recording a lot more music. So I'm about to put a lot more out this year, next year, with and every year in the future. You know, so I think it's really just been a result of me just like going through life, experiencing different things. Um, and it just gave me more to talk about whenever I drop a project because I'm really just rapping about my life. So
I got a
I
question.
yeah,
I'm I'm actually looking at your new music video out right now, No Mansion, right? I
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
I'm looking at
You fucking with it?
yeah, I'm fucking with it. But
Yeah.
what was the inspiration behind it? Like the music video. Like what like can you give us like the rundown like where y'all thought the idea to like have like who's that AI in the background?
Yeah,
Like how
AI in the background.
yeah, can y'all get
Because
can you,
I mean, if you hear the hook on there. I'm saying like I'm the big man on the campus. Don't live in no mansion. I was, I mean, maybe like 2 weeks ago, I was just fucking around in the crib, like listening to beats like that I got, and that one just stepped out to me. Shout out to Lil Fubu, and then I'm rocking to it, just like that. That was the first thing that came to mind. Like I'm the big man on the campus. Shit, don't live in no mansion. Because I never saw myself as the type to live in a mansion. Like I always wanted like a condo, like a compound type of crib like that, rather than like a big ass mansion. So, I mean, that came out, and then I'm saying like I'm the big man on the campus, and my favorite player ever to play the game of basketball is Allen Iverson. And when he was going to Georgetown, he was the biggest thing out. So it just made sense to put like old AI clips in the background in the video.
Okay,
With that being the hook.
like it, I really
And
do.
shout out to my bro Hez too. He came out with that idea actually, like to have AI clips in the background.
I like the idea.
It came out fire.
So I'm guessing that this is like a little taste of the next project, which is when, and when can we expect that, and what can we expect from it?
Man, so the next project is going to be called Very New Heights. That's dropping this summer. It's coming very soon. I'm excited about that one. I've been working on that. Still in the middle of recording it, like almost through. But yeah, that's going to turn a lot of heads when that drop. I'm telling you, for sure.
So
it's that fire.
So how is all this that's going on in the world? How is it affecting your rollout for the project, or how is it going to affect the rollout?
Damn, I actually just had a discussion about this the other day, man. It's really not going to affect too much of the rollout, just because we dropping merch with it, so you could buy the merch online, and people in the house, so people listen to music at a higher rate than they were before. So everybody gonna be tuned in. The only thing is, I wanted to have a physical listening party. Like we was gonna do a pool party type of situation, and a couple other special things, but. We'll figure it out. We'll see. I was thinking the summer for the rollout, so we'll see how all this pans out.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything is kind of settled by then, so you able to do what you want to do with it. Because I think that those are some very good ideas that you got for it.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of how it go, we gonna figure something out and make it special. So
yeah, we'll wrap. So I got a little fun fantasy question for you. If you could collab with any producer or artist, who would it be? I think I know the answer, but I want to hear you.
Producer or artist?
Yeah.
Any, like
any ever.
Man. I always wanted to do a whole project with Pharrell. I think that would be fire.
That's where I was gonna go. I
knew
that's what
you know me well, bro. You know me well. I think a full Pharrell produced project would shake things up. It would really shake things up. I think.
I got a question for you. Can you give me your Mount Rushmore rappers? Like who's up there?
Damn, Mount Rushmore rappers. I'm gonna have to go Biggie first and foremost. Like
okay.
Biggie just had every single attribute that you would want in a fire rapper. Like he had the delivery, he had the flow, the bars, the stories, like everything that embodies a great rapper. So he got to go first. Of course, as I mentioned before, I'm gonna put Hov second after that. Then I'm gonna have to go with Wayne, man. Wayne was just so influential, and especially the time that I was coming up. Wayne was he was killing everything. There wasn't nothing that he got on that he wasn't killing. Like the whole mixtape run era, that shit is unprecedented. So definitely Wayne. Next after that, I'm gonna have to put Ye up there, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put Ye up there, man. Kanye. Damn near everybody at work that he put out was a classic. You can't deny that. You can't deny that. I know he's been controversial for a number of other reasons, but the music is undeniable, man. The music and how polarizing it was, and you know how what he was talking about is everything. You had to put Ye up there. At this point, you got to put Drake up there too, man. You got to put Drizzy up there. You got to put the boy Driz. You got to put the boy
Yeah,
Driz, man.
All hits.
definitely got to put Drake somewhere in it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that speaks for itself. I really don't got to say too much on that aspect.
The interesting, the interesting thing about Drake to me is like, even if it seemed like a miss at the time, his music like it's like wine. It's going to grow and it's going to get better with like it don't like when he put out More Life, that shit was fucking garbage to me. Like
More life.
I couldn't listen to
Yeah,
I don't know
more
what
life.
he's talking about. I
To
don't know what you're
me
like
talking
when it no,
personally,
when More Life first
bro.
came out,
Personally, I
but
think I
then
think
like
More
it
Life
grew
is
on me and
best
now it's one of
project.
my favorites.
Best
I'm gonna go
project?
out. I'm gonna go out and say that's his best project. Hot take, I know, but to me, I think that was his best project, man.
And you
It
know
was
what?
his,
I can agree with that
it
now.
was his most diverse sounded project. It flowed so well together. Like
Hmm.
pretty much every song was hard. Like you
I
really
agree.
can't deny that project.
I think that might have been the most cohesive project I've probably heard in a long like in a while. Like
Yeah.
it's more like the way it just flow. I mean, he said it. It was a playlist, and I think that's how a playlist should flow. It should be
Hmm.
cohesive. The transitions was seamless. Like I always talk about this one in particular. The transition from 4422 to Galchester. I don't think it's gonna be another seamless transition like that on an
Nah.
album
Nah.
ever. Like
Yeah.
that was perfect.
It was definitely it definitely did what it needed to do, man. That was seamless like that for sure.
So you said going back to when you said that you want to eventually sign artists. What kind of artists do you want to work with and sign to be under the Runner Club banner?
Man, I love all different types of music, man. So if your sound is fire, it don't even matter what you do. You can sing, rap, whatever. Like if your sound is fire and we vibe on a personal level, then you can rock with the club. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be sturdy, but your music gotta be extremely fire too. So or you just giving a nice flavor. You giving some type of flavor to people, like whether it's with the music, the swag, or whatever. You know.
I'm really glad you took your time out your day to, you know what I'm saying, come and give us this look. Cause I mean, I know you hot because I've been there since day one and I want everybody else to know. I want you know what I'm saying, I wanted this to be mutually beneficial for the both of us, you feel me?
Of course, bro. You know what I'm saying? This for L, bro. This for
You know what I'm
L.
saying? We we
Anything
we
I could do.
record we recording this on a Sunday, so I think I know what you're gonna be doing tonight. You know what I'm saying?
You know what everybody gonna be doing tonight.
You're gonna be tapped into that last dance.
Tapped in, baby. Cause
I
this
just
going
I
this
just
should
want
be
them.
this should be interesting, man. Just because I've never heard Jordan's story being told from a more extensive standpoint. Like
Personal.
yeah, from a more personal standpoint. Like I've heard about the gambling. You hear about um, all the NBA stories with him, but nobody really ever told the story extensively. So this should be interesting. I'm gonna be
Well,
tapped in
that's
for sure.
that's definitely to me. It seems like Jordan is one of the most buttoned up, PR heavy athletes that we've ever seen. Like he
Yeah,
never he never did an interview sweaty. Like he always put the suit and the earring on before he stepped on the podium.
he had
So
to, man.
I
He
don't
he
I
been
don't
a face. He been a face of the NBA for like for years, bro.
I
Dope.
know that Jordan had a great PR team behind him because he said once we see this, we gonna think he a horrible dude.
Yeah,
I already knew that, but
I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, man. I heard some questionable things about Jordan, man. But we'll see,
I
man.
definitely hear some
We'll
questionable things.
see.
I think I don't think they really
We'll
going
see,
they
man.
really going to go there though, because I mean Jordan did approve it, so I don't think they really going to go there. I think this is going to be like strictly basketball. I could be wrong.
No, they said I saw.
Yeah, that's You know what? That's how they've been rolling it out. Like from the trailers and everything, it looked like it's gonna be focused on the 3P, but I think they're gonna dive a little deeper. They have to.
I heard they
I
talked
hope so.
about, like Dennis Rodman going to like wrestle and stuff like that during the finals and all that. Like they're gonna talk about it all. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm for
I
sure
want
to
to hear
check
about
that
Jordan. I want to hear about Jordan being a fucking degenerate. That's what I want to hear about.
out. We'll see. We'll see what they got in store for us, bro.
All right, like I said, thank you. Thank you for being here. Tell the people where they could check you out at. You know what I'm saying? Where they could listen to you and tap in.
Man, tap in everywhere, man. Nate Runner at Nate Runner on every social media platform, every streaming service is Nate Runner, and that's RUNNUR, not with the ER. You know, just Google me, man. It's out there. You know, tap into the music whenever you got some spare time, because it's only gonna get bigger and better. So tune in.
I got one more
Make
thing.
sure.
I got one more thing for you before you leave. Anything you want to say to people on the come up, like upcoming rappers or anything like that, or someone who want to get to the same level as you?
Man, just believe in yourself, stay persistent, stay consistent. Make sure you're putting out quality work. You know what I'm saying, don't put out no bullshit. And take it seriously, man. If you only gonna get out of it what you put in. So make sure you put in that time, that work, and being positive and spreading love, and it should come back to you tenfold. You know.
All right.
Where everybody make sure they go stream that No Mansion. That's out now. Go
No
stream
Man Child
Supercharged.
now. Watch the
Go
video,
stream
stream the
Flavor.
song, stream Flavor, stream Supercharged, all that, man. Tap in with me.
All right, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, love y'all guys, man. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Love you too, good brother.
All right, y'all have a good one.